guys, it's me, Clarissa here on Clarissa Says, where Clarissa Says it on That's How I Feel. So we are back with another video. Guys, I have to tell you this because seriously, I saw this a couple days ago. I would say a night ago, and I was like, should I do a video about it? I'm gonna do a video about it. And for those of you that do not know, Jezzy and Gucci basically had a battle. Yes. And for those of you that really don't know, Jezzy and Gucci have a very long beef. Like, they have a good 15-20 year beef going on. And for those of you that don't know why, I'm gonna give you a quick background. Let's reverse it. Let's reverse it real quick to let you know what happened. Basically, Jezzy set out a hit on Gucci Mane, to say the least. Gucci Mane ended up killing the person who Jezzy sent to his home, and Jezzy ended up being salty, and Gucci ended up going to jail for 5 years to basically beat the case, which he did beat the case because it was self-defense. He ended up killing somebody that came into his home to initially, X him off. But instead, through self-defense, Gucci saved his life and ended up killing the person who came into his home, which was Jezzy's homeboy. All right? So, since then, Jezzy and Gucci Mane has always had this beef. And Jezzy extended an offer to Gucci Mane to basically settle the score and drop it like grown men. Because a lot of times people do things when they're young, due to whatever reason. It could have been jealousy. It could have been jealousy of Gucci Mane come up. It could have been some background, situation that happened that we don't really know about. But for whatever the reason, what could have been envy? We don't know. Hatred. We really don't know the real reason as to why Jezzy did this or what really happened, what really has transpired. If the man that actually, was with Jezzy actually had their own little beef with Gucci Mane. We don't really know all the details, but the point what I'm making is, when you're young, you do things that you may regret in the future. You do things that you don't think things all the way through to see what the reality would be in the future. So, Jezzy extended the olive branch, that helping hand, to Gucci Mane to officially end their beef. Gucci Mane says it was 15 years. Jezzy says 20, but whatever the amount of years is, a lot of years. If Jezzy's saying 20 years, that means they already had 5 years prior of some type of situation that Gucci Mane isn't accounting for, or whatever. Or maybe that's when 5 years prior, Jezzy started to get whatever issue he had with Gucci. We all don't know. We don't know. The point of the matter is that Jezzy basically wanted to use this situation as an attest to the future for the youth of now. For people like me, millennials, Generation X, Z, whatever you guys want to call them, the kids that are now in the society that are seeing these previous beefs from artists like Jezzy and Gucci Mane that are now doing the same exact thing and transpiring the same exact situations that is happening right now. Do you understand how many artists that are 26, 25 that have died, 27 that have died in the last month? Let alone 2 months? Like, a lot. More than 10 artists have died. In the last week or two, at least 5-6 artists have died under the age of 30, and a lot of their situations are due to beefs, kind of like what happened with Gucci Mane and Jezzy. So, out of respect and paying homage to those past celebrity artists, and just people that we don't know in the highlight lives, because there's lots of people that are also dying at the same age due to the same situations, but we just do not know them because we're not specifically looking them up or even focus or care enough because they're not celebrities or artists or whatever, so we don't talk about those. But they're still happening, and what Jezzy was saying was that the youth was watching us. The youth watched us do this activity, so therefore they're copying it and they're doing the same exact thing, and I do not disagree with him whatsoever. That is one of the truest statements that I've heard an artist say, because artists and celebrities really do kind of make a mark in the masses. The people out there, these, not to say zombies, but these people out there that really pay attention to these people really do follow what they do. So yes, a lot of these young men out there do follow situations like Jezzy and Gucci Mane, and they go through the same exact thing. Let's say FBG Duck, Mo 3, King Von. Like, the list can go on, and it's even sad to say it, but it's kind of like, if we did not do this, or if we did not push this, or if we would have figured out a way to handle the situation better, I'm referring to Gucci Mane and Jezzy, would these young men of the time now be in the same or somewhat of a similar situation? Would they? If we were the ones, if we were out there spreading a different message, or or showing a different lifestyle, or just embracing different realities, would these young folk, these young men, these young women out there be following us in that same manner? In a better light, as far as not killing each other, harming each other, setting people up into gangs, things, and listening go on. So basically Jezzy was telling Gucci that, you know what, it's been a very long time. I didn't extend this offer for you to come at me, because literally Gucci Mane had his turn in the battle, and Gucci Mane was going in about the situation, smoking on bro and doing this and pop this, 3-to-1. I sent you gifts, stuff like that, going hard about the situation. And Jezzy turn was basically after Gucci. So Gucci was like, going in. And Jezzy was like, before I even go into anything, like, bro, chill out, tone it down. And he basically had like a whole spiel about how they are the future. What happened between Gucci Mane and Jezzy needed to be dropped to help the people in the future, because people do look up to these artists, and that's what Jezzy basically said. And by the end of the battle, him and Jezzy actually squashed their beef, which I'm glad they finally did after 15 plus years or whatever. And they actually went out to party together to basically symbolize the new brotherhood between each other. Now, this is a really good message, and this is a really good time for this to happen. There are a lot of you guys that are out there, a lot of you people that are out there that have beefs, have situations that you need to get out of and need to not put yourself into. Be the bigger man. Don't wait 15, 16, 18, 8, 5, 6, 10, whatever, how many years to then decide to drop the beef. Drop the beef now. Matter of fact, don't even start beefs. Okay? Just leave your beefs where they are. There's no need for us to be. Right now is not the time for us as a society, as a race, to be out here beefing with other people, to be out here creating situations and negativity and stirring the pot of negativity. Right now is supposed to be time for us to uplift each other and make us as a people better. Help us advance ourselves in this society. And, it's a time for us to come together, not to divide ourselves and separate ourselves and have hatred toward each other. This is the time to love each other, uplift each other, motivate each other. Okay? And I do value that battle that Jezzy and Gucci Mane had, because that's basically the mission that they're setting out to show the world. And that's basically the testimony they have with each other, that it took us 15 years to get to this point where we are now squashing the beef, because we see what we did and how what happened with us has now contributed to the situations that are now happening today and every day. So let's do our part and end this. Let's do our part and do what we can to make this better, and to try to show these young men and women out there that there is a better option, and that it doesn't have to get to this point, because our youth is passing every single day. So that's basically what I got from the battle. If you guys got something else from the battle, let me know. Leave your comments down below. Tell me if you appreciated, liked it, whatever your comments are regarding the battle that Gucci Mane and Jezzy had. And with that being said, I will see you on my next video. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Leave your comments down below. And I will see you guys later. Peace, love, and blessings. Bye, guys.